Blessings and salutations, wonderful Virgos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read. So it may not resonate to all of you, but how many of you, I truly thank you for your view. I'm humbly grateful to see that you even trust to see if this is a message for you. If it happened to be, could you like the video, subscribe, comment if you choose to, and if you did, I am super grateful that you did so. Okay, it's a privilege for me to read. And if you feel like this is a message for you, it's like a win-win for me. Truly. Alrighty. So we're going to see what we have for you, Virgo. I did a pre-shuffle. And I did a whole, like I started to read and instantly it just like my phone just like, it had a battery and everything and it just stopped. Went to the screen, to the home screen. But what I'm trying to say is, prior to that, I was doing a read. I don't remember the whole thing in its entirety, but I do know that when I did the pre-shuffle, it made me remember some of it that have to do with a really, truly intense, passionate connection that you just know you can't go forward in. Like, you know, it doesn't give you more than what you need than just the feeling of this knowing that y'all are meant to be, but it needs more of that to be successful, you know, or to also feel like it's not a fantasy, like the reality is coming. It's like coming to know that it's not a victory for you to keep pursuing this, or even thinking that, because they're coming back to you too. It look like it's communication about rebuilding something that you just really feel is not possible, because you know what it is regarding to what they can do right now and what you're doing. We're gonna go with this deck first, because I'm trying to do it. Good luck. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this read to you, but I want to make sure I'm completely in my zen. Everything is going according to how it's supposed to, because Hood NYC is going to be a lot of noise going on. You might hear something in the background or even in my apartment, but either way, I'm trying to let you know. I'm going to balance this out and get this read for you. All right. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Virgos. Amen. Amen. This is for October 15th to October 21st, 2022. For Virgos, please. For Virgos, please. For Virgos, highest good. Please show me what you see for Virgos, please. Virgos, please. October 15th, 21st, 2023. Virgos, highest good. Alright, what's Virgo's energy for the week of the 15th? Ooh. This is where you need to be. How about that? In your zen, taking your time to fit, you know, to really cross the T's, dot your I's, and just really be aligned with your wish fulfillment. You know, that's a good place, Virgo. Okay, message for Virgo, please. Ooh. Okay, for Virgo, please. Oh, something is looking at me. Oh, okay. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Okay, listen, I'm feeling this read already, Virgo. Let's see for Virgo, please. I don't want to get too excited. For Virgo, please, you want to see? Okay, for Virgo. Ooh, nice, nice, upright, amazing, amazing. Got major arcana coming through in this read. Alrighties, what I see, Virgo, is that the challenge in the past had to do with you collaborating and working from many angles to try to see if something was going to be a part of your journey. You know, because I see that World card is upright. It's just feeling like you're freeing yourself and taking things on. It looked like it's some travel, some distance. It just seemed like you're just opening up to different possibilities, and you felt like you wanted to actually collaborate with people along the way. But what you see currently is that taking accountability of this place that's not a part of the plan. There's too much resistance. When I see that 7 of Wands in reverse, it's more or less feeling like you have to stand up to prove something in a way that you like. It's like feeling like you're proving. Let me just say this, because let me get worded correctly. It feels like it's like you took accountability, but people are feeling as if you didn't prove it to them type energy. You know what I mean? Because that's what I see even with this collaboration going forward. It's still like it's some resistance where it's like, okay, the judgment is there. It's still showing that when I see the nudity in the cards, it's showing like a vulnerability, a openness, a freedom. You know what I'm saying? And to the point where it frees yourself to acknowledge the good, the bad, the indifferent. But in the process of it, at one time, when that 7 of Wands was upright, I believe, it was more or less of just like, okay, I believe it's going to work. No matter what, I love them, they love me. It can be. We can make it complete. We could do the work. When it's seen, it was some resistance as far as it being to the point of where somebody wanted you to prove to them. The justice is that you have numerous options. That's the balance of it all, is that prove to what, for what? You always had choices, abundance, that you always feel what? Freeing, more freeing. Look at it's just like, it's more or less of an openness to the point where I see with you, Virgo, of coming to this place of just taking it to like, not like it is what it is, because it's not that. It's like you want what you want. You deserve what you deserve. Look at this strength here, standing up for that. Oh, sugar honey, I see. Where did star come from? It was some healing process here where it was a process of where it made it feel like it was a choice for some to even have that. Like the process of healing was had to let you know all this. I'm telling you, just this freedom. It was a process of getting there. It was to where you truly feel healed, and you could do the duality of knowing that you deserve both, as far as the security and the passion. Like, you know, it's like, you know, the love is an action. Interesting. That's nice. A lot of major arcanas here. So I see Gemini, Leo. You're here first and foremost. Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus, and the ones I mentioned before. But yeah, let's see what else we have here for you, Virgos. Let's see. Let's see for Virgo, please. Let's see for Virgos. October 15th to October 21st for Virgo's highest good. Please show me what I need to see for Virgos, please. For Virgos, please. Virgo's highest good. It also says in the cut that some of you were spreading yourself too thin, and it was better for you to work independently, because guess what? It wasn't really helping. It was more of a hindrance to you. It's like more or less you see how much more you would have had if you didn't even, you know, try to work with people that just wasn't ready, or even, you know, that's what I'm going to put it there. But we're going to get some more. Okay, clarifying cards here. The first thing that come up was the self-sabotage. It seems for some of you, maybe part of the wanting to join you with this journey was a little of an intimidation of what you was taking on. But the accountability is the fact that was an anxiety that you was feeling. You get a little, it shows some anxiety that you sometimes don't even recognize yourself. But now it's more or less seeing when people was trying to hold you accountable for things that they didn't even get to, or even can't even understand where you are in this journey. For some, it took like therapy. Kid you not. Because when I see the anxiety and seeing in the accountability, that means something's being done or addressed or acknowledged about that. But where it shows where the Seven of Wands is in reverse, where it's defensive of the energy of like, more or less like how dare you, as much as you had the armor on and held them down, more or less is like the defense that you, like the way you hurting them, and I kid you not, is that you're unbothered. And it's nonchalant, and it's like not a front. The justice is, this is the justice. The Nine of Pentacles, independent and able to expand successfully. Successfully where? To all these options here with the Seven of Cups. And even we'll show this first love, true twin flame, is even probably being one of your options here as well. I think for some, that's what the justice is, that was when you see them options there. Let me say, I'm going to tell you. The Seven of Cups is many options. Now, mind you, good, bad, some are confusing, some are illusions. Meaning, when it's first love, true twin flame, and I see in the past energy as it being a challenge, and they had this like self-sabotaging energy where you were self-sabotaging yourself because you had other options than the one that you felt was the only way to be a power couple here. That was for your family, future, and you had all this confidence and excellence in thinking that this would be. You was like, oh, we got the recipe to make it happen. It's just like whether or not there was the kitchen with the temperature was right, whether it be in the oven work, or it's a lot of things have to come into play besides the ingredients. See all this passion? It's a goal happening. It's things, regardless of who's with you, because the justice is showing that even though you wanted people in the past to move with you, it's more or less saying like it's still going to be done. Ooh, when I see this Ace of Wands, what is this right here? Right here, the chakra, your soul, like what you do is real, because at the end of the day, you're bored by the fact that people, as much as you believe that they could do, it seems like they rather stay in a place, in a past, where they had to retreat to certain things where they feel safe in. And where your crown is on, to where you taking this King of Wands position and you making moves, traveling, for cash, business trips, making things work, and you try to let it be known that you can have this fearless energy without being angry, or that's basically what it's showing. It's showing, it's like you can make moves, and you're gonna see it. They say your soulmate, your fated mate. OMG. Somebody is there. Let me just say this. Ooh, I'm getting happy. I just think that for some of you, you knew that this person here that you have so much love for was going to be a lot of work to do, but the part of it felt like you had enough in you to want to. But now it's looking to see that the justice is not for you, just for you to work on you and do what you have to do for you, and see the opportunities of somebody meeting you at the same level that you on. Because it's going to make things so much better for you. Instead of you taking on a whole responsibility that's not for you, especially if you're doing the work, getting the professional help to look like for some of you. Okay, let's get some more. Let's get some more clarifying messages here. Virgo, please. Show me what I need to see for Virgo. Message for Virgo, please. October 15th to October 21st, 2022. Virgo, that's good. Please show me what I need to see for Virgo, please. For Virgo. For Virgo, please. Show me what I need to see. The highest good. For Virgo, please. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, we see the Hangman, Pisces energy, but we're definitely feeling the place of being, it's kind of like stuck. And you knowing that you feel stuck, but it's more or less feeling enlightened by what you know, what your limits are, and you seeing things for what it is. You're realizing certain things about yourself and the process of you being stuck to someone who even the process not even aligned to where you are. It shows that even when you was trying to work together with something that was hindering you because they wasn't working with you. It shows the Page of Wands is in reverse. They didn't even have the tact and diplomacy to even do things with you in a way, honestly. It's like, even with this Page of Wands, and look at this Queen of Wands next to it, as far as you want to take things on, like, and part of it is intimidating. You, some of you may be like afraid of certain things, of leaving this person behind or being left behind, but more or less as this Queen of Wands is just saying like it's impossible for you to steer from what's due and what's coming to you. The accountability that you taking on to the fact that certain things had you stuck when you was doubting yourself is more or less feeling like the same people or who's giving you this unapologetic, entirely, and I'm really feeling immaturity, especially from all these pages and the way they respond. And it's like the justices and how you really feel to stand in your independence is the fact that you know you do the hard work. You know how you put it in. You know how you are intricate with your details. So you know as part of this, taking on this extra responsibility will make it more difficult for you to do what you need to do. And it's like looking at all these options that you even gave this first love and it still didn't come together. The Six of Pentacles still in reverse. It's still, like I said, it's like the recipe without the kitchen. The ingredients and none of the utensils to use to make it work. Yeah, look at this. I'll look at this last with you is to see after I get the understanding of the card is to see, look, they go to Tower, the shock, the understanding that this has to get out your kingdom or your family. It's like it's gonna always be a hindrance to what you're building. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse right after with the Seven Pentacles in reverse. It comes to a 10 of it being no longer something you can invest in. Because you've seen that it was literally bringing you down in so many ways because it was so, I'm not going to say beneath because it's not, but then when the Empress is not flourishing, it's like weeds, it's stagnating. It's moves that you're still making to your Ace of Pentacles. But you seem like you're doing it independently. Flourishing, moving to what you deserve to, where you don't have to be guarded about what comes to with this person. There's no more long trying to stand up for and be strong or tied to this connection because you've seen how really it made you doubt a lot of things about what you was doing in your travels or how you was taking the world on and even your perspective things. But now you literally are taking this leap on your journey on the strength. Really, I really just see that. And in that process, it's going to be some gossip. It's going to be gossip. It's not going to, and that's just what I see there. see Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio. I see you heavy, Virgo. Lot of Pentacles. Leo. And again, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Aries again with some more Leo energy. It's just a lot happening. Just say everybody's here. Okay? Everybody is here. Let's see. Extra messages. We're going to do extra messages for you, Virgos. Let's see, for October 15th to October 21st. For Virgo, please. October 15th to October 21st. Ooh. I just see like a true path is really how you are manifesting your destiny, like the magician energy. Some of you are intuitive, heavy. Let's see. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. Let's see. Definitely. Ooh. Sheesh. I definitely see you moving from this place of thinking you have to kiss frogs to get a prince. I think you're coming to this place of engaging with king status. You know what I mean? That's what I see. Or queen. Not, pages and princes and princesses that expect more than they can give. Let's see. I just don't want you happy without me. OMG. OMG. That just was random. Let's see. For Virgo, please. For Virgo, please. That could be a reason why some of them is being so difficult. For Virgo, please. It's not you. Like I said, when they be saying it's not you, it's them. Believe them. Return. Podcast. And you. Extreme. Freedom. Ambitious. OMG. Beautiful. What I see, even when I see Fat Black Cat in the middle, it's okay. It's dual meanings. But at first came out as a return. Again, yeah, I see that. There's a return. But also I see is because not only the intimacy, but it is the familiarity. It's like a very comfortable, like, history. Then I see me and you, extreme. Extreme means somebody went above and beyond. And now I see this freedom coming into where you're feeling free enough to cut the strings and just focus on your ambitions. Ambitions? Retirement. It's like, honestly, even down to retiring, the whole thought of it, because here go the supernova. Yeah, I feel like some of you are spiritual and intuitive, because you really feel like it's gonna, if it comes to even to this place of it, thinking your kindness is the weakness, is gonna see a side of you that they know, ooh, it could get. I think they've seen that side. I think they did. Because I really feel like even the action you're taking is to not do that, to fast, meaning to stay focused, pray, and let them believe the illusions they need to. Self-sabotage came out again. They really effed it up, or somebody would really be effing up trying to make something work that obviously is not ready or is not aligned. It's going to really jam you up this time or so. If that's the case, because you have a whole plan. It shows the freedom from something from going to the extreme. Okay, we're going to get some clarification on those cards. So I can see, before I get to the advice and outcome. Virgo, let's see. Virgo, please. For Virgo. Clarifying messages for Virgo, October 15th to October 21st, 2022. 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 I believe October 21st, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I'm correct. That was my childhood cat named Fat Black Cat. And that's when he was no longer for having since I was 13. So I had my last child. Yeah, and he left on the 21st of October. Yep. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay. I think what's showing under this deck as far as the Queen of Wands in reverse is that it's a very, now, what I see when it's upright, I'm feeling like that's the position of you feeling where it's supposed to be, things coming to you in a place of not giving it, putting your destiny in someone's hands. But when it's in reverse, there's an energy of feeling scared and intimidated and dang near desperate because they feel like something is slipping out their hands. That's all. And some people who see the Queen of Wands as like doing spell work, and I did see like witches and warlock energy, because when it comes down to like witches and warlocks or whatever and energies, it's really what you work it, how you work it. Do you work it for good? Because if you're trying to literally control anybody, when the Most High give us free will, I have to definitely state that's really troublesome. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. I would not want that responsibility. That's what I gotta say. Okay. This right here is a privilege. I'll leave it there. Okay. That's it. All right. So I see on this return. Oh, the return is the Three of Swords with the Six of Swords. Now, didn't I don't know if I said so, but also too, I think I gotta start saying what I think all the time, because even with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's also, it seems like it's a third party. Whether male, like I said, it's not always a female, but it's always, it's an outside, like I said, the entity is very much knowing that it's doing wrong intentionally. And it's looking like even its return, with this Three of Swords and Six of Swords, is returning, somebody is the one who literally did the heartbreak. That's who's coming back. That's who's coming back. Even when I seen in the other read, I did see something in the sense of it looking as if you were starting to heal, and that's when they return. Somebody just very comfortable with, again, and it felt like this Queen of Cups, where you felt it's endless possibilities. And they always come in fast, but wanting to not only come with this cup that they can't fill with giving you promises they can't keep, it's also with the intimacy is the real agenda. It's showing the me and you with the King of Cups with the Three of Cups. They really do love you, and they want it to work, and you do love them, and you do what you want it to be. Like kid you not, when I see this Three of Cups, they see with you, they feel secure with the fact, and you do too, that y'all do have a good time with each other. I think that's what it's like, but I think the business can't mix. It shows the extremes that was done with the Six of Wands in reverse. Oh, so you went to the extreme to like keep the poker or keep the smile on, even though you didn't see it even really being, the difficulties of it being not a possibility of really having a victory in this. The freedom is to take the burden of the decision, just to free yourself, to take the burden off of you. That's the freedom. That 10 of Wands on your back is the choice for you, because it shows with the ambitious, you're holding on to your investments and you're seeing that this ain't working. As far as what it's taking away from your investments, is it helping your business or is it hurting it? And it's not helping. It's not. It's showing even after that, the 9 of Pentacles, it's best that you work independently, because you made the decision clearly that's happy and love you. You must be like, yeah, you love them so much. And they love you. It's the 10 of Cups there. But it's showing that, just so you don't have to argue and avoid the Tower. It's just not to commit to it. Yeah, don't expect them to come through and do the things that they're not capable of doing. You know, you was in your head believing. Like, it's like, honestly, for some of you lost a lot of sleep on why this wasn't connecting the way it was supposed to. But the accountability is like, you know what? What you do know in all of this is that if you did come back to it, you still stay in your head about what you have to juggle. And you feel like that's not justice. It's not justice. And I agree. Like, but I have to compromise being in this, and it's more lucrative for them to work with you, and you're losing working with them. Like, who's the liability and who is the what's the word? Liability and or just say they gain way more and you're losing at a speed that you don't deserve to, because you got way more to lose than they do. I think they already realize what they lost, and it's really not on you. That's the injustice they got to work through. But you can no longer work with that. Yeah, it's too much. You was defending being tied to them, but now more or less you're freeing yourself because you have something more bigger and better for you. I just see that. I know you really do love them and they love you, but they got to get aligned to do what they need to do. And y'all on different paths. Maybe for the next lifetime is, who knows, but, or maybe they'll catch up in this time, but you gave them more than enough opportunities. You did. All the signs is here, but Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius, yeah, and Cancer. Alrighty, we're going to get the advice and outcome for our wonderful, beautiful Virgos. Let's see. Certain reads be very sweet, but at the end of the day, it be paying it. Like, once you get through the hard times, like the most, like, toughest part of the healing, kid you not, you'll be so much better off. Let's see for Virgo, please. October 15th to October 21st, 2023. And that's just all it is. It's just what I believe. And I'm so in your head about the communication and the movement of it. We got 10 of Cups is here. For Virgo, please. Let's see, Virgo, please. Advice and outcome. It's definitely showing how, when you look at this Queen of Cups here, is how elaborate your cup is. What you're about to receive and what you deserve And you know it because of what you put into someone who wasn't as deserving. Okay? But I see you definitely has lost a lot of sleep in the movement of this happiness that you really felt was, it just really made you feel really good about it. But what I see from the healing and the introspect, because these Three of Swords is literally in your head. You looked at what you invested and how unhappy you are with or how things went. You feel like you can't just jump into it like these things didn't exist. Commitment to your wish fulfillment. You want the marriage and a commitment that you really feel free and the one you deserve. And going forward, you don't see it with this person that feels as if they now come into understanding of now they see you as the one they want to that they want to be with. Now they want to return. Now, even down to all the options and the arguments and the resistance, they now see that this is where they want to be. But you said that even then for some of you, it's like the fact that it took them this long, or the way they moved, as much as they loved you and you loved them, it's like the time it took that they left you in the cold. It's like you're not giving into this feeling of this way you thought it had to be between you two, like y'all two against this world, this reconciliation. The decision's been made that the person for you is wise and stable and know definitively about you. They see you and your worth. You said you'll take the time you need to get that. I see you. You're not working with the type of people that you give and they get to something else. You're not standing strong in that. You're making a choice to not even let something that's not strong enough, or something that's not something that's not really not deserving of your vulnerability. See Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo. Everybody's here. Just know that. Virgo, Libra, Taurus. Everybody's here though. Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah. Aquarius. Alrighties. Clarification on this advice and outcome. Clarification on this advice and outcome. Virgos, please. Clarification on this advice and outcome. Virgos, please. Clarification. Clarification, please, on this advice and outcome. Virgo, October 15th to October 21st, 2022. Virgo. It looks like definitely your happiness is the priority, Virgo. And that is amazing. Let's see for Virgo, please. Oh, we're going to major arcanas again. Yeah, for Virgo, please. Okay. Okay. Basically what I see, because I've seen a Page of Swords here, to where you know, you're looking around even from the perspective as if the most, I'm not going to, from the most, it's like from, it's from the most youthful, or it's not from a perspective of I know it all. It's more or less like an understanding of something that's new to you, and it makes you feel a little defensive of this energy. But you're definitely over with the BS that they're offering. You're over it. Yeah, I definitely see that. Even with the love that you have for them, the whole rose-colored glasses of not seeing things for what it is, or giving them the benefit of the doubt, has run its course, has run out. You was in your head about just losing sleep over just getting out of this toxicity, thinking for some of you that it's like leaving this person behind is leaving them to suffer, but it's more or less letting it be known that that's not your cross to bear. Basically, your movement has to come to the fact that you don't have all the answers, because you needed to live, accept certain things for yourself. That your happiness is somebody have to work with you. That you work like just like you work with them. How intricate is the details and extremes that you went to understand somebody is like for you, that'll make you happy, is to see you as such too. The healing and the introspect that you took from this time of seeing how things was done for you and how people came at you, even though you really tried your best to really make it work. It's more or less saying like, okay, it is what it is. I can't just make this leap with my heart when my brain is telling me that's not smart. You see what you invested. You see they're not giving. You see it's like they're giving you much. It's not even like you're getting even a good vibe or a smile. It's more or less of an energy of feeling like you have to defend your position of really not being the enemy. Like you made a decision that they just is gonna just stay in this place of continually hurting you, because they see you in a place of, they have you stuck in this category of being a certain thing or responds in a certain way. And you're like, you can't invest on trying to let somebody pull the guard down. You're like, that's something they have to do in their due time. That's their journey. And if it bothers them enough from what it's doing to them, they'll do something about it. That's what I see for this read. I hope it helped for you. Because, hey, some of this I'm claiming for the Virgo-ness in me. So, for those that it helps, I appreciate a like if you can. Either way, thanks for the view. Till next time, love and light.